Hey, yo, it's Titty Tuesday on a Saturday. Hey, everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Game Sketch. Today, and only today, we are here to talk about Pokemon Arceus, Legend, whatever you want to pronounce it. And yeah, no, I want to talk about this game because, listen, there's so much to say. There's so much I want to unpack. There's so much to get through. Like, this isn't, here's the thing, this isn't a review. I'm only about, like, what, 11, 12 hours in, but I just want to talk about the game. I want to talk about how happy I am with it. I want to talk about, like, how dope all these new ideas they've got in there are, and how things are going with it and all that stuff. So, if you always like what you see here, make sure to subscribe, like the video, all that jazz. Helps a lot to grow this channel and stuff because we're still small and stuff. So, help us grow, do all that. But yeah, so let's just have a short, nice discussion about Pokemon Arceus. So, game came out other day. Like I said, I did a whole 9-hour stream of it on twitch.tv/gamescage yesterday, and I played a few hours between last night and this morning. And yeah, man, to me, this game is like it's everything I sort of thought it was gonna be and more, in a sense that, like, it really is the future of Pokemon. It doesn't feel like an experiment. It doesn't feel like a spin-off. It feels like this is the future, which is why it's like such an interesting thing to think about the future of, like, the series of, like, what's gonna happen, what are they gonna implement, what aren't they gonna do for Gen 9. Is this gonna be like a mainline game, but it's also gonna be like this sort of side thing? I don't know, and these things I'm so curious about, because, man, like, this game is so fucking dope, man. Like, you'll just this game gave me a lot of the feelings I had, and I know a lot of people, you know, are tired of the comparison, but I mean it in a good way. It gives me that Breath of the Wild feeling where, like, I would just sort of go and wander, you know, and find a random Pokemon, be like, oh shit, or like find a random cave or find this random area. And it's like, and all of these little things to me really add to the experience. Now, again, it's not to that level of like Breath of the Wild or something where, like, you know, you're finding puzzles to solve in the airs. It really just feels like you're exploring a world of Pokemon, and that's like, that was always the dream. I mean, like, these things that are happening in this game are stuff you would talk about as a kid. We'd always be like, oh man, imagine the day where, like, you just toss your Pokeball out and the battle just starts, you know, and you just continue walking, like, then you could throw your Pokemon, summoning them just in front of you to hang out and stuff. Like, these are all things that, if you grew up with Pokemon in any shape or form, you would have these conversations. And that, to me, is what hits the most with this game. It's a lot of those dreams. It's almost like it's still surreal that I'm playing, you know, it's still surreal that I'm playing a Pokemon game. You know, I have a hub town, I'm collecting a list of side quests, you know, that I'm going out in the field and doing, and that the game is encouraging you to fill out this Pokedex. The game has a system where it's not like the other games where you catch the Pokemon, it fills in your Pokedex. To fill it in your Pokedex, you have to do a certain amount. You have to get 10 research points, essentially. To get those research points, you do stuff like, you know, you either catch them, you see them do a specific move, you catch them, like, you know, with a specific Pokeball, or like use a berry on them or something. You know, you do some sort of task in order to get them filled in your Pokedex. And to me, this is such a smart way to sort of not only feel like you're exploring the Pokemon, but like feel like you're part of that world a lot. Now, I know a lot of people have said, hey, does that feel like it gets repetitive at some point? For me, it hasn't so far. Like, I've really enjoyed it. I feel like Pokemon battles in this game are so fast-paced that, like, you'll be able to find so many of these Pokemons. I've heard also that to access the final boss, you need to complete the Pokedex, which is kind of like insane for a Pokemon game to even do. I'm actually like shocked that they even went with that. I assume there's an ending, but then if you complete the Pokedex, it's like a true ending sort of thing. But yeah, man, like, I was just really impressed by the fact that you would just wander around, you would find this Pokemon. Not only that, but like, there's different Pokemon that come out at different times of day. Now, granted, that's not new for the series, but for a game that has like a legit day and night cycle, and you can tell which Pokemon come out at night and during the day, it's like, it's really impressive. And obviously, you've all seen the memes online, obviously, since the trailers, the alpha Pokemon, which are these big Pokemon with the red eyes. Those things are genuinely terrifying, and I like that. I like that I can play a Pokemon game, find this giant wild Pokemon out of nowhere, right, who's just gonna try to laser me and kill me. Or hey, if you're feeling up to the task, you can go fight it. It's always gonna be, it's not always gonna be, like, a lot that's gonna be higher level than you, and you're gonna try to fight that motherfucking thing, and it's gonna cost you your Pokemon. And that's what I like about the game too, is the Pokemon fights, I mean, for like ones that are a little higher level, are actually a little more challenging. And obviously the reason for that being that there are trainer battles in the game, but there aren't as many trainer battles in the game. So it's basically Pokemon are the challenge of the game. So it makes it so that, you know, finding Pokemon, the Pokemon battles are emphasized and they're enjoying all that stuff. So I've been really liking that aspect of it. And I know I did the first boss of the first main area where you fight that Cleavor you saw on the trailers, and that fight was cool. You know, you're sort of trying to like weaken it with this like satchel where you're throwing shit at it, but then like you use your Pokemon, you fight it. I don't know, like there's something about the game that is genuinely satisfying. I really like that new system, the agile style versus strong style, where you can do an attack that's stronger, but you might like be slower going into the next turn. Well, like you might have like the enemy might be able to do 2 turns on you, or you pick agile style and you'll be able to do like 2 attacks that are quicker and stuff. So overall, just it's really impressive what they've been able to do to revamp a lot of the series, man. And to me, like it's not like I said, it's not like it's a small thing. It's really good stuff. And I haven't even unlocked all the mounts. You know, you get the wire deer where like you get to like move fast through the environments. I know there's the baskin where you'll be able to swim through the areas and stuff. Like I feel like within and areas are huge, by the way. I want you to know I've spent the first 11 to 12 hours in that first open area. Now I know obviously there's not gonna be like a million of them. I assume there's gonna be 3 or 4 or something, but it is still really impressive that you were able to spend that much time in the first area of the game. And just like again, a lot of open world games, more things open up, you know, as your ranking system goes up, as like, you know, you unlock more things in the game. And I just think that stuff to me is really impressive and satisfying. And the fact that like in a Pokemon game you have a map where you can place markers and you can be like, okay, I gotta remember that there's this item here, there's this Pokemon here. It is a lot of shit that you just eat. I don't know, like it's just surreal to me. And I know to a lot of people that just play regular JRPGs, you know, which I do, and like other people that play when I was like, this is standard. But for Pokemon, it isn't. That's not to say that it forgives it for stuff, but it's like, to me, it's a breath of fresh air. And I actually like how the game looks, to be honest with you. I know some people are like, it's sort of muddy, but I guess maybe, I don't know. When I play the game, I'm so in tune with the game and playing the game that I don't even mind. I think it runs well. I think it's cool. I think I love summoning all your 6 Pokemon in front of you just so they can talk and hang out. I don't know, the game is just really satisfying. Like I said, the town feels alive. There's a lot of NPCs. There's a lot of side quests. Some of them are funny. Some of them are fetchy, but that's just the nature of side quests in a game. And I just appreciate how different this game is. This is what I was saying about this game the entire run. And obviously, to bring in some Sonic talk here, this is what I've been saying about Sonic Frontiers. The games here, these specific games, do not have to be 10 out of 10s. They just have to be great enough that they've laid an awesome foundation for the future. Because here's the thing, this game to me is doing awesome. Obviously, like I said, I have way more of the game to do. I'll do like a full review once I finish the game. But like from the time I spend with it and what I know is coming and stuff, it feels like this is exactly what I wanted. And no matter what, it is a step in the right direction. No matter what, it's gonna be the future of the series in some way. And like I said, I don't know what they're gonna do with Gen 9. Will Gen 9 be like, you know, you go to gyms, but they are spread out through this open world that you actually have to walk through? I feel like that to me makes the most sense, you know, like, and that's what I'm so curious about. You know, I want to know, is Gen 9 gonna be like a step down, quote unquote? Is it going to be taking these elements? Like, I feel like there's stuff that you just can't get rid of. Like, I think, for example, now you cannot get rid of like Pokemon battles just starting ASAP, you know, once you just toss them out. I feel like there's things you like, seeing all the Pokemon in the overworld. They can't do this thing where they selectively do it anymore, where some games do it, some games don't, all that. So I don't know, man, I'm really impressed. I'm really happy with it. And I just think all the new ideas they've introduced, all the new mechanics, and the fact that like even to like evolve your Pokemon, like they don't just evolve, you can choose to do it, and doing all the tests. I don't know. And there's a lot of cool characters in the game too. I really like the ancestors of a lot of characters and finding new stuff. And the lore is actually really impressive and cool. There's a lot of cool story stuff, except when they never shut the fuck up about Cleavor. Also, remember, first hour or 2 of the game, very, very, very tutorial and handholding. Now again, I understand why they're doing it. It's a big step for Pokemon. There might be a lot of younger fans that don't understand how open world games feel. I understand that, but once you get past that, it just feels like that nice sense of freedom and exploration that I love to see. So guys, let me know, what are your thoughts so far in the game? How are you enjoying it? I'm loving it. I'll report back with another video about this game once I finish the game. And of course, follow me on Twitter for more stuff. Follow me on Twitch and all that stuff. And I love you. Peace out. See you all next time. Bye.